Morning children, and welcome back to online class. Okay, and let us continue with our previous classes. Okay, then the one which we did in the previous class was here, chapter number 6, food we get from plants. Okay, already we have discussed about the types of the plant. There are the trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers and creepers, right? We also have discussed about these edible parts of the plants. All the parts that we can eat are known as edible parts. Okay, so we have talked about stem, root, leaves, flower, fruits, seeds. That means all the parts of the plants are normally eaten by the human beings. Okay, only the exceptional cases are those plants which are poisonous that are excluded. Okay, children. Okay, so today we are going to discuss the plant product. Okay, plant product. That means all the parts of the plants that are used to make different products for the consumption. That means for ourselves, which we can use. Plants also, they do not only give us what food and vegetables, but they also, with the help of the plants, we can make more and more other products also. Right. So what are these? What are those? Let us discuss here. Right, children? Okay. So plant product. Parts of some plants are used to make different food items such as tea, coffee, cocoa, sugar, spices, oil and medicines. So we don't get all these things in the plant itself. What we need to do? We need to make them. So parts of some plants are used to make different food items such as tea, coffee, cocoa, sugar, spices, oil and machines. First of all, what we do? We take the leaves and all for making tea. Okay, for making tea, what we need? The leaves of that tea plant. Okay, leaves of the tea plant. That leaves, they are going under process, and then we get that tea. Okay, which we eat. Right. So in the same way, coffee. Directly we don't get coffee in the plant. Yes or no? We get the seeds. Then that we have to again process it in a machine. Then they give us coffee. Right? Sugar. Directly, do you think that this sugar are directly grown on the sugar cane? No. First of all, that sugar cane juice will be taken. Yes or no? That juice, when it will be kept like that only, it will become hard. Then it will be crushed and be made as a sugar. Yes or no? So all the other parts of the plants are used to make different food items like tea, coffee, cocoa, sugar, spices, oil, etc. Oil. Do you think this oil, they will be in the plant? No. The plants will bear the seeds or the leaves, and then they will be crushed and they will be they will take out what? Oil. Okay. Medicines. We eat no medicines. Yes or no? In olden days, they used to use what? Those leaves and all as a medicine. But now, these modern days, we eat what? We take medicines which are well manufactured in the factory, and then we consume them. Right? Okay. Tea leaves, coffee beans, cocoa beans and sugar cane stem. Okay, stem. We get tea, coffee, cocoa and sugar from the plants. Yes, we get this from plants, but the leaves of the tea plant are used to make tea. Tea directly we don't get from the plant. Tea plant, what is this? The leaves of the tea plant are used to make tea. Okay, the seeds of the coffee and cocoa plants are usually called beans, and these beans are used to make coffee. Okay, coffee beans are used to make coffee, and people drink tea and coffee as beverage, means as your snacks. Okay, during the time of snacks they usually take it. Cocoa beans are crushed and are used to make cocoa. Cocoa bean, they also seeds only, they are crushed and the beans are taken. Okay, cocoa is used to make chocolate. We eat no chocolate. We eat chocolates. So these chocolates are made from what? Cocoa. Okay. Sugar cane is used to make sugar and jaggery. Jaggery means good. The one which we eat, no, with early morning with that gram water. Yes, chana water. That. Okay. Sugar cane is used how? Sugar cane is used to make sugar and jaggery. Sugar, I told you that sugar cane, they directly don't give you sugar. What they do, they first of all extract the juice, they take out the juice from the sugar cane. After that, they keep them as it is. Then it will be formed as a solid juice, solid. Okay, then it will become solid. Then it is crushed, and you'll get the sugars. Right, children? Okay. Once again, tea leaves, coffee beans, cocoa beans, sugar cane, stem. We get tea, coffee, cocoa and sugar from the plants, but the leaves of the tea plants are used to make tea. The seeds of the coffee and cocoa are usually called as beans. Coffee beans are used to make coffee, and people drink tea and coffee as a beverage. Okay, do not worry. The beverage means what? A drink other than water. All the drinks other than water are known as beverage. Cocoa beans are crushed and are used to make cocoa, and cocoa is used to make chocolates also. Okay, chocolates also. Then sugar cane is used to make sugar and jaggery. Okay. Next, dried seeds, fruits, roots and barks. Now, the dried seeds, fruit, roots and barks of the certain plants are used as spices. Okay, spicy means what? The masalas that we eat in our food, that we put in our food. Okay, those are the spices. And from where do we get spices? This also we get from the plants. Okay, which parts of the plant? The seeds, fruits, roots and barks of the certain parts of the plants are used as spices. Spices are used to add flavor to the food. That's why when we eat food, we get some type of smell. No, very good smell. That is what? Flavor. That is known as flavor. So from where do we get this flavor? We get from the parts of the plants, like what? Dried seeds, fruits, roots and barks of the certain plants. Alright. The bark of the cinnamon, the bark of the cinnamon tree, the fruits of a cardamom plant, okay, the dried flower buds of the clove plant and fruits of the pepper plant are used as spices. All the seeds, roots, leaves, barks of the plants are all combined to make what? Spices. Okay. The seeds of the mustard and cumin plants are also used as spices in cooking. Normally they give what? Oil. Okay. Sometimes these are used for cooking purpose also. Right, children? Okay. Next, when you talk about we come across what? Oils. Oil, which is also needed for cooking. Without oil, there will be no cooking. Okay. The seeds of some plants such as mustard, sunflower and groundnuts are used to make oils. So, from where do we get oils? The seeds of some plants such as mustard plant, sunflower plant and groundnut plants, they are used to make what? Oil. Right? Next, these seeds are called oil seeds. These seeds are called as oil seeds. Okay. Some fruits such as olives and coconuts are also used to make oils, and the oils that we get from the foods are used for cooking as well as putting on our hair. That is hair oils. Okay. Like some fruits such as olives and coconuts are also used to make oil, and the oil that we get from the fruits is used for cooking as well as putting on our head also. Right. Now, next we will come across medicines. Medicines. Now, we get medicines also from where? From the plant itself. Okay. Parts of certain plants are used to make medicines. Okay. The dried flower buds of the clove plant, the stem of the turmeric plant and the leaves of the plants such as tulsi and neem are also used to make medicines. Normally when you talk about the medicinal plant, what comes to our mind? Tulsi and neem. Tulsi and neem. So, thus we can see that the plants are very useful to living things. We should grow lots of plants around us. Now, when we talk about these turmeric stem and powder, then neem leaves and tulsi, this all are what? This all are the medicinal plants that we know. Okay. So, the parts of certain plants are also used for medicine. The dried flower buds of the clove plant, the stem of the turmeric plant and the leaves of the plants such as tulsi and neems are also meant for making medicines. So thus we can see that the plants are very, very, very important and useful things for the living things. So we should grow a lots of plants around us. what we usually see? We see the cutting of plants, deforestation, but we should do afforestation, planting of more trees. We should follow this afforestation method, that we should grow more and more. We should plant more and more trees. Why? Because we know the value of plant in this chapter. We got the value of importance of plants in this chapter, that what these plants do for us. They give us everything. They give us everything. Yes or no, children? No, not only food, vegetables. They give us what? Medicines also. They give us what? Your many things that we apply in our day-to-day life, that we need in our day-to-day life. Okay. So by this we are end of this chapter. So in the next class I'll be giving you the question answer, short answer, long answer, everything. So till then, go through the video. Okay, go through the video, check whether if you have any doubt in the chapter. If you have any kind of doubt, you can consult with me. Right, children? Thank you.